Hello, dear Capricorn. How are you all? Thank you so much for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, and this is your preview for 2020. It's one card for each month, but I will be extending this reading probably just before of the turn of the year. So it's actually the 25th of November today, 2019, and thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you're all very well. Big time for you, dear Capricorn. Big time. Okay, we've got a few cards there. I'm going to take this one as January. So I'm going to pick these back up, put them in the pile. Way too many cards. All right, so dear Capricorn, it's a big time. As I was saying, we're already in the energies of the eclipses happening in around Christmas and around the 10th of January. Very important times, especially for you guys with Saturn, Pluto, the South Node. Jupiter will be joining into your sign. There's going to be a stellium. It's going to be huge in Capricorn. So many planets will be there. So it's a very important time, very life-changing for all of you. Of course, all of you will be affected in a different area of life. Not everyone is born on the same moment, same day. So looking at January, you've got the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is a new doorway. The world is your oyster. Are you going to go on that adventure, that quest? Are you going to walk through that new doorway? Are you going to go with your passion? Ace of Wands, that's what he's holding. Okay, this could be new beginnings with work as well, because wands are all about vocation. Right, now, it does speak of Sagittarian energy. Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, will be expanding everything in Capricorn. So, very interesting time. Jupiter is supposedly bringing us luck and expansion. Now, the downside to Jupiter can be things to do with legal issues. Also splitting up. And when I say splitting up, if you analyze and look at the root of the word, Jupiter is the name, the Latin word for the Greek god Zeus. So the name is also called in a different way, which means splitting up. So the main energy of Jupiter is to expand and to bring luck. He's a benefic. But there is that slim chance that Jupiter can also do severing, splitting. So let's look at February. You may be dealing with another fire sign, so could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Some of you may also have that strong, you may have strong fire in your chart. So let's take next card, February. We have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, no doubt, is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You know, the Queen of Cups is someone who's very intuitive, someone who's very in tune with their emotions. Again, someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. You know, queens are all about knowledge. So there is a lot of knowledge where emotions are concerned. Sorry about the lighting. This is the time of day when the lighting changes. So, okay, so what I'm thinking is here in the month of February, you're either dealing with someone who's very emotional, someone who's very loving, very giving as well, you know, open to emotions, open to love. Or this could be your energy. Why? Because your seventh house, your partnership house, dear Capricorn, for those of you that have got Sun in Capricorn, obviously, and Rising Capricorn mainly. Seventh house is the house of Cancer, and that's where the North Node of the Moon is. That's our fate, what we're heading towards. And of course, the house of Cancer does deal with family, foundation, parents. Okay, it's usually the house of the mother. So security in general. So let's let's look at the month of March. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Most of the signs that I've done up to now all have gotten this card. Nine of Pentacles, I always say, is the Virgo card for me. Of course, it can be any other earth sign. Now, we're not only looking at love, we are looking at our lives in general. So you may be dealing with different people in different circumstances. We've got many relationships in our lives. It's not only love. Here we show a strong independence, financial stability, having everything that your heart desires. And again, it could be just the Virgo energy. What's that all about? It's all about our daily routine. It's our health. And it's work, obviously, what we do from day to day. Virgo is also looking at the finer details. It's the house of pure anything that is real. Virgo is real. It's grounding. It can be discriminative and looking at all the details, but what I see here is strong independence, and this can be financial, but it can also be emotional. Okay, so it's one step before the Ten of Pentacles, which is amazing. Ten of Pentacles would be stability in family, stability with a business, okay, like a group effort. Okay, so also the Ten of Pentacles is the marriage card. Some of you may be complete where your finances are concerned. Business is good. Now you're ready to take the next step and maybe commit and share on a deep level with someone that is beloved to you. So let's look at the month of April. And we have the Page of Wands. Again, we've got fire. This is Aries energy for me. Why? Because it's the minor arcana of the Fool. So this is someone who's wanting to take a leap of faith. This is someone who's sending you a very passionate message. Let's take this adventure. Let's go together. Let's travel the world. Let's take that risk. Let's go into business together. He's holding the Ace of Wands, which is light coming on. It's passionate message which will bring change. And also there is a sense of abundance here and creativity abundance, because this is my most abundant page. Therefore, going with what you feel passionate, what you desire, will bring in change. And I do see a desert area here, so we could be talking about, visiting a desert wherever. We could be talking the US or even Africa. Let's say wherever there are, I would say more than likely even pyramids, sand dunes, anything like that. So it's a very hot climate here. So you may be traveling the world in the month of April. Okay, dear Capricorn, let's look at May for you. And you've got the Chariot. Wow. Major Arcana, you're in the driver's seat. The Chariot is Cancer, and it can speak of moving house, traveling the world, as I said, going on a road trip. The stars are aligning for you, helping you move either residence or just a emotional move. This could be like overcoming obstacles emotionally, because why? Cancer is the child that needs nurturing from the mother. It needs security. So also comfort. So there is movement here. And again, we've got the two sphinxes here. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So I'd love to hear if this is true, this rings true for you. So please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. Now again, just this is forward momentum. Even if you are in a relationship where there are obstacles, whatever has been difficult. Why? Because we've got these two sphinxes that are trying to go left and right, but you've got the reins, so you're in the driver's seat. You are in charge here. So this is beautiful again. The Chariot, Major Arcana, it's a huge card. And of course, with the North Node in Cancer, this is a time of fate, the month of May for you. Okay, and again, it's your 7th house. As I said, you may be dealing with another Cancerian person. Let's Let's take the month of June. And we've got the Hierophant, which is the energy of Taurus. Now, the Hierophant is commitment, it's spirituality, okay, it's religion, it's your beliefs. Taurus is all about our self-worth, our values. We do have Uranus transiting Taurus, so therefore, and the house of Taurus is also the money house as well. But it's also the house of our values. It's our five senses. Now, the Hierophant can also be a very grounding energy. And it does hold two keys. Okay? The two keys mean a choice of two, having two things, two situations, two keys, two homes, two countries. But it's also a card of spirituality. The Hierophant is also number 5, which brings in changes. So Taurus and Cancer are usually at the bottom of the chart. So it's a very personal energy. Now you may be, because the Hierophant can also be, it can also speak of higher education, climbing that ladder, the hierarchy, becoming someone that is the guru, someone that is worshipped by others. Or again, this could be someone that a guru, let's say, that is helping you, advising you, educating you. So, this could be a month where a lot of you are getting in touch very, very much closer to spirit, connecting with the divine. So let's take the month of July for you. Wow, okay. 4 of Wands. This is stabilizing a home, having a party, a wedding, a get-together, an engagement, a housewarming party. So whatever we've got 2 major arcana, sorry, but, very strong cards. Wherever you've moved to, literally or metaphorically, you've kept with your beliefs, you've believed in the power of the divine. You've believed in the power of spirit, that you're not alone, that you've got the support. Okay, I feel that the Hierophant is a very supportive energy. And I also feel that you followed what you believed in. You followed it, you committed to it, because the Hierophant can be a commitment, like emotionally committing to something, because you believed in either a relationship which could go the mile, which could last, where your values are similar with someone. You could be dealing with a Taurian. We've got Cancer here. I've already mentioned the signs, Aries, Virgo. Again, any water sign here, and also Sagittarius, as well as Leo and Aries. Again, Aries is here. 4 of Wands can also speak of, as I said, putting in those foundations. Okay, but it is a celebration. So we've got the, this could even be a business, a business, a group, an association, a big corporation that you envisioned in July. This could be, you're putting in this, you're getting stable, you're putting in those foundations, as I said. 2 and 4 is 6. So there is some sort of success here surrounding you in the month of July. Something that you've accomplished through hard work, through being, taking charge of your life. Let's see what the month of August holds for you. Oh, wow. And I'm going to say, I know that the Ace of Cups is not a child, a pregnancy, but why do I feel that this could be a pregnancy? I'll tell you why. Because of the order that the cards are going. So nevertheless, this is, the divine has offered you a new beginning, something where you are happily, emotionally, I should say, overflowing with happiness. And this is a gift. This is a gift after your hard work, I would say. Dear Capricorn, we know that 2020 is going to be a huge year for you, and you've obviously done the groundwork, you know, having your ruling planet in your sign, having done that Saturnian hard work. With Pluto, you will be transforming. Okay, now Jupiter, again, expansion, growth. Jupiter can also expand the waist, depending on which house it is, of course. It expands on everything. My God, I can't even talk. So new beginnings, really like being in love, something really happy happening for you here. Let's take the month of September, dear Capricorn. And the Magician, beautiful. So this is Virgo or Mercury. This is the planet, Virgo or Gemini, I should say. This is the planet Mercury. And Mercury is manifestation. It's an ace. You've got two aces in a line here. So September is amazing for manifesting what you desire. And of course, don't forget that he can also manipulate a situation. Now, it doesn't mean that it's nasty. When it's surrounded by good cards, of course, he's pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He's making magic. So it's quite a magical time here at the bottom of your reading. Also, the Magician can be that you've got the gift of the gab. You've got a lot of intelligence. And you are aided by the transits, by whatever is going on up there in the sky. The planets are reflecting down here for you. So this is giving you a wild card, I would say, in the month of September. And again, you may be dealing with someone who is very intelligent, someone who is, I want to say, someone who could be looking at the details, someone who's very business orientated. You know, if you've got strong Gemini, let's say, in your chart, or you may be dealing with another Gemini, then this says that there is, I think, the success is going to come through looking at those details, doing the, paying attention to each and every little detail. But this can also speak of collaboration with others, being the intelligent one, where you're dealing with your neighbors, your siblings, anything written, spoken, The House of Gemini, I'm saying, because it's Mercury. The House of Gemini, again, is anything to do with communicating, anything to do with primary education as well. So let's see what's going on in the month of October for you. And we've got the Judgment card, which is Pluto. Now, Pluto, of course, as I said, will bring in the transformation. Pluto rules Scorpio, so this is another chance at something. This is resurrection. This is the angels telling you that it's time. Whatever you felt as though you've lost in the past, something that was dormant, unawakened, and this can be an awakening for you. So what does Pluto mean? Pluto means powering up, penetration. It speaks of transformation, other people's money. The house of commitment, which is the house of Scorpio. Getting deep. Committing on a very deep level. So, I'm not saying that everyone is going to be getting married, but this could be a commitment where you're moving in together. And this, of course, is you're being given a second chance at happiness, at life in general, whatever that means for you. Okay, so the month of October is huge. And Scorpio, that's the time of Scorpio, end of October. So that'll be interesting to see. Let's look at the month of November. And we've got the Queen of Swords, which can be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Now, the Queen of Swords can be a solicitor, can be someone who works in the legal field. This can be this can be a judgment call as well. For those of you that have got legal issues in the year 2020, the Queen of Swords is making a ruling. She's holding that Ace of Swords. And she is usually very fair and just when she's in the upright. Now, I'm not doing reversals, but this can also speak of a successful new beginning. Why? Because the verdict, I can't even speak, is in your favor, and it's giving you, it's helping you stand in your truth. Okay, and you may be taking on the energies of the Queen of Swords. Now, I do know that Capricorn has been dealing with air, an air element in the, I don't know, maybe 6 months at least. Capricorn has had air signs showing up for them. So this could be a long time waiting resurrection of justice, I feel here. So you will be glad to hear that. Let's take the month of December, dear Capricorn, and see how you end the year. Oh, wow. Now, what a suspense story we've got here. Now, this is the devil, of course. The devil is Saturnian. It's you. It's Capricorn energies. Now, I'd like to say that the devil can speak of having done something over and over again. It can speak of some restrictions, of course. You know, the devil can also, because it signifies Saturn, gives us back what we've worked for. It brings us stability. It brings us longevity. Saturn is also lessons. You know, when we have our Saturn return, we're becoming the elder and the wiser. So, you know, that's interesting with the devil there. Some of you are still at the point at the end of the year, still trying to stand in your truth. Maybe there is, I don't know, because with Saturn again, Saturn is the Lord of karma and of time. Maybe the ruling gives the other person some time, or maybe you won't see the, you know, justice straight away. It may take a little bit of time. So this is in the time of Capricorn, which is December, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a card as a general energy for the year. And of course, I will be extending this reading. What I do notice here on the devil is the star on his head. And the star does speak Aquarius, so I'm going to mention Aquarius. Why? Because Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn. So some of you may be dealing with a Saturnian ruled person, which can be, of course, Aquarius, or it could be another Capricorn. Let's take another card, and this could also be a very tough boss, someone who is an elder for you, someone who can, you know, they're asking for integrity here. They're asking for more work, which is what Capricorn is good at doing. But, you know, and for each of you, of course, it's going to play out differently. And you know that the devil can also speak of fears. So don't let your fears get the best of you. Let's see what the general energy is. We've got the Seven of Cups, which can speak of Pisces, because this is very Neptunian. So the year is giving you choices. Some of you are, for some of you, things are still going to be up in the air. Now, for others of you, this could speak of dreams. Neptune can be very dreamy. Pisces can also be endings of cycles. Pisces can also be unconditional love, but it can also be hidden lovers or hidden enemies, or something to do with a distant place or something like that. So Pisces can also be someone who is very giving to the point of their demise. So don't let this energy take over you. This is, of course, it can also be a narcissistic partner in your life, or just a narcissistic person, an elder, as I said, a boss, a partner, business or otherwise. So yes, I'd also like to say that pay attention to your dreams. You may receive messages through your dreams, and some of you may feel as though you're in la la land, in dream world. Why? Because of such positivity here, and also the Pluto card here I love. I don't mind the Queen of Swords at all. And as I said, there are many, many facets to the devil. So it can also speak of too much partying in around your birthday. So, you know, I'm going to extend this reading, dear Capricorn, and I do hope that I can give you more clarity on that. The readings should be up before the end of the year. So roughly around your birthday, you'll be able to see the extended reading of this yearly reading, yearly preview. I have mentioned all the signs. I do hope that this helped, and sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. The December readings will be up very soon, so look out for those. And please press on that little bell so you can be notified when I upload, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Love and light to all of you. Bye-bye.